She's the face of Barbie, Harley Quinn, and dozens of unforgettable characters. But behind the glamorous red carpets and billion-dollar blockbusters lies a story of strategic brilliance, quiet rebellion, and an empire built on changing Hollywood's rules. This is the truth about Margot Robbie. Born July 2, 1990, Margot Robbie is now 35 years old, but her journey to stardom began far from Hollywood's glittering lights. Growing up in Australia, she worked multiple jobs to support herself before landing her breakout role on the Australian soap opera Neighbours. At just 23 years old, Robbie made her major film debut in The Wolf of Wall Street, marching onto the big screen with a Long Island accent and skyscraper pumps. It was a role that catapulted her to instant fame, but what happened next reveals the real Margot Robbie. Here's where the story gets interesting. As she reviewed scripts for new roles, Robbie kept finding herself wanting to play the male characters instead, realizing that many actresses weren't getting amazing roles. Rather than simply complain about Hollywood's gender imbalance, she did something radical. In 2014, Robbie co-founded LuckyChap Entertainment with Tom Ackerley, Josie McNamara, and Sophia Kerr, a production company focused on female-centered film and television. The company's name was inspired by Charlie Chaplin. But here's what sets LuckyChap apart. As Robbie explained, "We never started a company to be a starring vehicle for me or to be a platform for me to chase my dreams. It was really that we wanted to expand what female stories and female storytellers could do in this industry, and I don't need to be on screen for that to happen." LuckyChap's track record speaks volumes. Promising Young Woman, 2020, Made, 2021, on Netflix, and the Hulu series Dollface, 2019 to 2022. And of course, Barbie, 2023, which became a cultural phenomenon. Robbie married filmmaker Tom Ackerley in December 2016 in Byron Bay, Australia, and the couple didn't walk a red carpet together until fall 2017, nearly a year after their wedding. Ackerley, born June 13, 1990, in Surrey, England, began his film career as an extra in the first 3 Harry Potter films. In November 2024, Robbie and Ackerley welcomed their first child, a son. The couple has maintained remarkable privacy throughout their relationship and parenthood. Here's a detail that reveals Robbie's commitment to her craft. For her role in Focus, she learned pickpocketing from renowned gentleman thief Apollo Robbins, and learned so well that production had to tell her to slow down because cameras couldn't capture her technique. Robbie and LuckyChap are in early talks to join Tim Burton's Attack of the 50-Foot Woman at Warner Brothers, with Robbie potentially starring. She's also set to star in a heist movie directed by Lee Isaac Chung, serving as a prequel to Ocean's 11, scheduled for release on February 13, 2026. Additionally, Robbie is both starring in and producing Wuthering Heights, a gothic psychological drama, and recently appeared in A Big Bold Beautiful Journey opposite Colin Farrell, directed by Kaganata, her first acting role since Barbie. As of 2025, Robbie's estimated net worth stands at around $75 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth and Forbes, derived from acting, producing, endorsement deals, and real estate holdings. So what's the truth about Margot Robbie? She's not just another beautiful face in Hollywood. She's a shrewd businesswoman who saw an industry problem and built a solution. She's an actress who takes her craft seriously enough to master skills like pickpocketing. She's a producer who puts other women's stories ahead of her own starring vehicles. And she's someone who has managed to balance massive fame with genuine privacy, protecting her family while building an entertainment empire. The real story isn't about her beauty or her famous roles. It's about how she's systematically changing Hollywood from the inside out, one production at a time, while making it look effortless. Subscribe and hit the bell for weekly investigations. Like if you learned something new about Margot Robbie.